come on in and welcome to my tailor shop. I have been hard at work on your beautiful suit. Every single suit is a work of art, from the lapel joists to the buttons to the fabric, the colors, even the hat design. All of it is part of the story. You created a suit jacket that you are going to wear some of the most cherished moments in your life. It has to be perfect. This is my most favorite part of the entire process. I get to share with you my signature styling suit jacket. The exquisite, most interesting, spotlight stealing, showstopper, etc. suits. As you can see, starting up here at the lapel, I've given you a nice high up delta shape. This gives you a lot of confidence, a lot of style, as well as somewhat of a fun, light sense of humor. Oh yes, especially as you noticed, up here you have these epaulets I've installed right at the top of your shoulder. It's going to go from here at the base of your neck all the way there. Yes, right, running all the way down to this thin rope finish. And it's going to give lots of fun, lots of personality to your suit. And we're going to really enjoy that sort of playfulness. Exactly. And as you can see, the way I decided to have these lines go about this way and that way, it all depends on where you want the eye to focus. You can see here the lines are at an angle, and over here they're also diagonal. If we flip this over, you see the lines are slightly at an angle here. Yes, exactly. You notice following down, they're actually vertical, perfectly vertical. It gives an illusion of this wonderful V shape up here, V shape, leading all the way down, straight down. That gives you that wonderful narrowing at the hips. Yes, which is very popular these days. Exactly. The pockets have lines going this way and that way, and they're sort of meeting right at the center. Exactly, almost like an arrow shape. This is a very fun way to add some dimension to your suit. Yes. And I will place the pockets nice and high up on your jacket, right up here. That will ensure that when the pockets are occupied, that they will not poke up the waist in any way. No. They will actually build up the chest. Yes, very masculine, very, very handsome way of dealing with the pockets. And then I've decided to give you 2 additional, of course, functional pockets at the bottom of the jacket. And I'm going to make sure that geometrically it's located right a little above your hip bone. Yes, wherever it lands naturally for you. I will be sure to place the pockets right along that line here so we don't disrupt the V shape, and we make sure that there's no bulking along the waistline, and that'll give you a very sophisticated look with many very clean lines throughout. Let me show you the sleeves that I'm very, very proud of. Yes. These sleeves, I've taken the time to really try out different directions with these lines for you. We could have gone a little more non-traditional, but actually these vertical lines will help to make your arm look nice and long, nice and strong. I've given you a nice thick collar that is sturdy enough for any type of undershirt that you wear. And I've given you a wonderful clean line, diamond shape right here, right at the center of your wings. Yes, right at the center of your back. Gives you a little extra flexibility and movement. Oh yes. And then we follow this line all the way down to a single vent styling. You can have a double vent if you like. I can always make those adjustments for you. Yes, there's no problem at all for that. As you can see, the suit is very flexible. It's designed for movement. It's made to dance with you. It's made to move and groove with you all night long, and it will maintain its beautiful shape, and it will definitely be molded to your exact measurements. All of your exact body contours will fit nicely and perfectly with the suit. Yes, of course, you can select whatever undershirt you like. I do recommend a nice collar that flares like this. These are so popular right now. You can have them a little longer if you like, a little more playful, a little more daring. I do recommend wearing this open, yes. You can pair this with a nice gold chain if you like. Absolutely, yes. Oh, yes. On the inside, I recommend silk always, yes. Keeps you nice and dry, and also nice and cool as well. We can talk about shirt designs. Yes, and of course interior designs as well. You love it. That's all I want to hear. Yes. That makes me very, very happy. Yes, of course. Of course. You're in for a fantastic treat. This is how I like to do my hat fittings. I like to use some nice hot steam just to get the fabric moldable and flexible, shapeable, moldable. It's nice and hot, but not too hot. No, it's perfectly right. Set that right on your head. I'm gonna just slowly lower it. The steam is still hot. And I'm just gonna shape the brim to the right curve for your face. Yes, it looks really good on you. It's actually, it fits you really well. Right off the first steaming shaping. Already looks like it fits you really well. Just curve that there. And line that up with the shape of your head. That looks really good, yes. I'm gonna actually steam the left side. A little bit of a flare up. Flare up, yes. Right at the top. You can go ahead and do that. This part right here, I need to layer this up. Give you a nice curve on this side of the hat. Just like that. See, it's still very hot. You can see the steam. Yes. I won't burn you, promise. I promise. It's just gonna feel nice and warm on your head. Just like that. That's perfect. And I wanted to just turn that up a little bit on this side. Fold it up. Just like that. That looks really magnificent on you. Does it feel as good as it looks? Of course I can shake the front a little bit. Just like that. With more steam, of course. As many times as you like, I can shape it up just the way you need. Of course. Shape that up just the way you need it. Flexible. Nice. Flexible. Are you ready? It's hot. It is hot, but I'm going to hover it over your head. I won't. I'll just softly lower it. Just like that. Just get this little lint off here. There you go. Just like that. It looks magnificent on you. You look exquisite. Yes. May I? Thank you. And just zip that close to your chin right there. A little looser so you can have some movement about your head. Yes. How does that feel? This way. That way. Comfortable? Yes. I think it looks great on you. Yes. Of course, we can select exactly what kind of leather you want. Let me just lift it up. Yes. Yes, you can loosen that for me. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So we can select exactly the type of leather you want. If you want faux leather, if you want real leather, if you want tan, dark brown. Yes, I can show you all the selections I have. But do you like the shape? You like the shape? Okay. Yes, that's wonderful. Good to know. Wonderful. I have all these beautiful leather samples. Each one is very lovely, unique in its own way. I'm going to help you make a choice. I'm going to actually place a sample right on top of the suit, just so you can see how it pairs with the jacket, color, style, the prints against the grain. Yes. So this one has a very beautiful grain design that almost looks like little feathers throughout. It has a nice golden corn stalk color. I want to actually compare it to this one over here. Very, very similar, as you can see. Very similar. This one's a little more yellow. This one's got a warm alligator green throughout. Either hat, I think, would look amazing amazing with this jacket. You can see how it picks up some of the little gold lines in the suit. Of course, I have something a little darker than this. I'll show you. So, I have something a little something to compare it to. This one is lovely. It has a very beautiful basket, woven sort of pattern. I love that this golden color has a sort of metallic look to it. It gives it a iridescent quality. Yes. If you like this, then you might also like this. And this is another one that has sort of a woven basket green pattern. It's a little bit richer in color, so it really depends on what you're looking for. But it still looks very beautiful with this suit. The contrast. Yes, exactly. I have to agree with you. Let me show you another similar one. And we can just compare those two. This one has beautiful lines intersecting, vertical, horizontal lines. Very nice. This one has a more of a, yes, like small little arrows throughout, all vertical lines. The last one. The last one is snakeskin. This one has a beautiful color, and it has sort of a two-tone quality to it. It's not exactly two-tone, it's a little bit of an illusion, but because of how it captures lights, it also gives you an iridescent look when you move. When you're moving, see? The light bounces right off. Very beautiful light. Good choice. Magnificent. Oh yes, it's going to look exquisite. I have to agree. I will set it aside for you. I will actually wear the suit, and I will act as a mannequin for you. I want to show you the different linings that we can design for the inside of the jacket. And I feel the best way to do this is to actually wear it myself, so you can see what it looks like, compare the design to the actual suit. This is a beautiful blue color. I think would look magnificent in the suit jacket. And we can compare that to something a little more purple. And you can see what it looks like side by side. Of course, I have many options for you. Yes, if you like this, then you might also like this one. Look at that. Yes. Very beautiful, rich, grayish blue. You can imagine the lining of your suit. This beautiful color. Or something more along the lines of this. Okay. Of course. We can even go with a little more subtle green and gray. Beautiful. And this is going to be very different. But I want to show you all of the different possibilities for your suit. Okay. And getting an idea of your preferences. That's good. These are a little wild, a little more bold. Okay. I really like this color. Yes. I do. I lean towards this one. But do you like this one? Okay. Of course. That one. From before, yes. Compared to this one. I'm going to have to agree with you. I'm going to go with your choice. Yes, there's something really special about it. The combination is very unique. Good choice. Very good choice, yes. Wonderful. Okay. Let me just go ahead and orient myself. There we go. Just have some slack there. I'm going to go ahead and measure you. And I'm probably going to do this twice. Once for your first fitting. And then a second time for when you return for second fitting around your neck. Wiggle that up a little bit. There we go. Wonderful. I have a pretty sharp memory. I can hold a lot of numbers in my head. But it helps to write it down, yes. And look. It does. I'm going to measure your chest now. Going across from shoulder to shoulder. Perfect. Just get a diagonal measurement here from your collarbone and just match that on the other side. Get that diagonal measurement. Wonderful. Just write that down. And I'm going to measure around your waist, placing the tape around your waist, behind you. Give you a little more wiggle room, just like that, right above the hip bone, right on the small part of your waist. I'm going to get a couple of measurements for the waist, a small part of the waist, and then I'm just going to wiggle this down to your hip bone, and just like that, right to your seat, and that is a bigger measurement, and that's perfect. I'm going to go a little higher up. This is going to be right on the rib cage, exactly. Around the rib cage, and that is at 3/4. Perfect. Just write that down. Measuring your sleeve now from the top of your shoulder down your sleeve all the way to your wrist. Perfect. Compare that to the other side from the shoulder all the way down your sleeve. I'll just take hold of your sleeve. Okay, just relax your arm. That's perfect. Just place the tape around your head. Just like that. Just closing in here a little. Right at the crown. Perfect. I'm going to get from the top Now I'm going to need a measurement around your wrists. Take hold of your hand, and I'm just measuring around your wrists for your sleeves. Wonderful. Just relax your arm. Wonderful. Right around your wrists. See what that is. Right there. Matching wrists. Yes. Wonderful. Let me just get the pocket placement on your chest, right where the jacket will have the pocket detail. This is more for designing than anything else. Okay. And then that's down. Wonderful. That's perfect. Very good. Let me just move your lapel up a little bit. Just fold it up. I want to make room for you to try on these different styles so you can see what they look like. Each one is very unique, very different in its own way. This one has blues and golds and lovely flowers all over. It's very summery. It's very bright, and it's very fun and flattering. I really love the design on this print. We can compare that to something a little more busy, a little more playful. And let's see how this looks. Beautiful. And this one definitely pays homage to the 1960s with the peace signs, the little mushrooms. There's rainbows throughout, little moons, beautiful flowers as well. Of course, this one has beautiful lines, waves across the entire fabric, burgundy waves, orange waves, very refreshing design, perfect for the fall. And this one is one of my favorites. I love this mustard gold color. Sunflowers everywhere. Little cartoon petals all throughout the design. Just a wonderful, bright, very happy color. This one is so beautiful. It's like a fresh bouquet of flowers on a crisp autumn day. Very playful design. It looks like you're ready for a holiday. A very modern and very fun fabric. And this one has beautiful rainbows, symmetrically placed in a wonderful, orderly fashion. This would look exquisite.